Slow down. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Julie and the Phantoms Season 2, 10 Things You Didn't Know. It's not every day that a TV series ends up garnering its own passionate fan base, and that is exactly what Julie and the Phantom managed to do with just one season. Needless to say, the High School Musical and Descendants director Kenny Ortega has no reason to say no to a second season of Julie and the Phantom, and the fans are ecstatic at the thought of it. While Season 2 is not officially announced as of yet, this video will cover the particulars that you need to know before it is finally unveiled. 10. The release date. Due to the sheer popularity of the series alone, there have been plenty of rumors circulating around social media, news, and streaming stations in the recent months. However, Netflix has decided to keep any news regarding a potential Season 2 of Julie and the Phantoms under lock and key. Many speculate that if it does indeed happen, the show will go into production in the first half of 2021, just in time for the autumn. However, nothing is certain, and this is just guesswork for the most part. Will Season 2 be able to outshine the first season? The waves that the first season has made have brought it to a point where many would think that the show could not get any better than this. However, one of the producers of Julie and the Phantoms, namely Sean Williamson, brought back hope in the eyes of the fans with his response. He explained that there are various avenues for the show to explore, and when it does, it should evolve into something better than Season 1. While the statement does not technically solidify the fact that Season 2 is coming, it does assure us that if the show does continue, it will be better than ever. 8. Covington's obsession with the Sunset Curve. Caleb Covington, portrayed by the wonderful Cheyenne Jackson, is a role that many to this day have questions about. After all, Caleb is a famous ghost who owns and runs the Hollywood Ghost Club, as portrayed in Season 1 of Julie and the Phantoms. The fans are excited to see just how his character changes in the potential upcoming season of the show. After all, the season finale ended with quite the cliffhanger, where Caleb ended up possessing Nick for reasons quite unexplained. In a 2020 interview, Cheyenne Jackson was asked about his idea on how the story will expand if it does move forward. He commented, "I think that's going to be a fun thing. If Season 2 does happen, what is his backstory and what is his obsession with this band? Why this band? Does he have a specific thing with one of them or all three?" Those are some fun questions I hope we get to answer for in another season. He must have a personal connection with one of them. I cannot figure out any other reason why he would be so interested in them. 7. It is all about the Sunset Curve. The main characters went through quite the wild ride in the first season. There is a high chance that the series will cover a lot more ground when it comes to its characters, especially the early lives of Alex, Reggie, and Trevor. More than anything, fans crave to know exactly what drives Caleb Covington to obsess over Sunset Curve so much. Who knows? A well-planned Season 2 will finally reveal the answer that they crave. Of course, with the continuation of this series, another thing that a lot of fans are looking super forward to is new music, especially hailing from Julie and the Phantoms themselves. 6. A possible connection between Julie and Luke. The director and executive producer of the first 5 episodes of Julie and the Phantoms Season 1, namely Kenny Ortega, stirred the fan base of the show by commenting that he is most excited to explore the chemistry between Julie and Luke in terms of songwriting and becoming love interests to one another. In the same interview, Kenny Ortega elaborated as he claimed that the relationship between Julie and Luke will probably grow into a bigger and better relationship if Season 2 ever happens. After all, fans have already seen how passionate the two became, especially when they are enveloped in their love for songwriting and performance. 5. The potential of Willie and Alex. Seeing as there was much ground to cover, Season 1 of Julie and the Phantoms did not have enough time to cover the stories of all the ghosts. Luke luckily received a very interesting storyline and backstory. Meanwhile, Reggie and Alex got the short end of the stick, as their stories were already drafted, but they simply did not make it to the final cut. However, a second season will open new doors for these characters, to cover more ground and to explore various aspects of their lives. After all, Alex has a past he has to work through, and he will have Willie by his side to help him. So it is safe to say that fans want to see more of Willie. Another expectation that fans have lie within Carrie, as she was simply established as a rival figure to Julia. However, as the series progressed, she was simply forgotten. Season 2 might be the perfect opportunity to showcase more of her character. 4. Netflix and their obsession with songs from the series. Those who are subscribed to the Netflix Futures YouTube channel would have noticed an influx of streams and uploads centralized around songs from the Julie and the Phantom series. The streams started from December 2020, and they have been taking place since then. These streams included hits from the series like Now or Never, All Eyes Are on Me, Stand Tall, and all the other catchy music from the series. It is safe to say that Netflix wants the crowd to keep Julie and the Phantoms in their memory, and they plan on making that happen with the power of its music. However, this could also be a sign that Netflix is making moves in the background in order to make Season 2 of Julie and the Phantoms happen. We will get to know soon enough. There are even questions for songs in case Season 2 does come around, with one of the most popular suggestions being an Alex and Willie song. People are showcasing how much they want the two to share a song together. Another popular request is a duet between Flynn and Julie in the form of a best friend empowerment duet. This is one request that fans are somewhat surprised that they did not get from the first season itself. However, they are hoping to get this in Season 2. 3. Carlos and Ray getting along with the Phantoms. Fans have shown interest in getting Julie's brother Carlos and her father Ray to be able to see and interact with the Phantoms from the naked eye. After all, this would be a valuable tool for Julie, as it can help her deal with a situation that she is dealing with 3 literal phantoms in her day-to-day life. Also, many fans believe that Carlos and Ray would have some good chemistry with the Phantoms. 2. The plot surrounding the Phantoms. Within Season 1, the premise says that Luke, Alex, and Reggie are on Earth because they have unfinished business, in truly ghostly fashion. However, within the first season, this unfinished business is yet to be revealed, so there is a high chance that if Season 2 does arrive, this might be something that is addressed within its storyline. In a surprising twist, all of the ghostly cast end up being corporeal at the end of the series, but it is not yet addressed if they are still ghosts. Ortega shed some light on these questions in an interview with Digital Spy. Honestly, that gets answered very early on in the next season, so I would get shocked if I spoiled that. It was meant to leave you in some suspense and hopefully some intrigue, hopeful that something magical is taking place and that it is not the end for these 3 characters. 1. An interesting theory. While we were all counting days for any news regarding the second season of Julie and the Phantoms, some fans have speculated and come up with their own theories regarding the show. One particular theory asks the question, is Caleb working for the devil, or is he actually the devil himself? Some fans have come to the conclusion that the mysterious Caleb is not a ghost, but instead the devil, or someone working under the devil. The claim is that he has to collect as many souls as he can in order to fulfill the demands of whoever is in charge. While this is just a popular theory on the internet, we will have to wait and see if this theory holds a candle to what the series truly has in store for us. We have reached the end of this video. Are you excited for the second season of Julie and the Phantoms? What aspects of the plot are you looking forward to? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for notifications on our future content. With that being said, see you in the next one.